The CBS Paramount deal. Yeah, anything change for you? What's it look like going into this, and like, what's the expectation?
CBS Paramount changes good guy, bad guy. Chael and I had a show on ESPN.
Yeah.
That's now done. But I think one of the things that the UFC can promise is that it's going to look the same, if not better. But the commentary team doesn't change. The broadcast team doesn't change. It's the same. It'll be the UFC as it is. Paramount wanted the UFC.
Yeah.
They want the fighters. They want the whole product. We're part of the product, right? So for me, not much changes. It's just bigger and better opportunities with Paramount and CBS.
And then what about for the fighters? Like, how do you expect things? Like I said, like, they get on CBS, they get on Paramount. That's gonna be like you said. They wanted UFC, but they want the fighters to come with it. This is an opportunity for those fighters to build their brand.
Yeah,
and to make money just outside of the UFC.
Yeah,
just in the UFC.
Yeah, but they're already getting more money. That's the difference. Like, people always talk about what's the UFC gonna do for the fighter. I know guys now. Well, pay-per-view's going away. What are they gonna do? I know guys now that are making more money than they did when they were making pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because pay-per-views just maybe weren't selling as much as they used to. Whenever we were fighting and I was fighting John Jones and Rumble Johnson and having, Nate Diaz on my card, I was making a boatload of money in pay-per-view. That's not the reality of the world.
You ever broke $1 million, huh?
Yes.
You did or didn't?
One time.
One time, and that was your second Jones fight?
No, 2 times.
2 times.
Jones, 1 time, and then Brock Lesnar was on the card at UFC 200.
Got it.
That was the biggest one we ever did.
Gotcha.
So it was like 1.4, which was, and that's crazy number.
Yeah, that's a huge number.
But Jones and I were like right at about that. Right, the second time, yeah. Which is not 1.4.
No.
Like 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even like, I'm telling you, like today though, Josh, a big pay-per-view number was 600, 500,000.
Yeah.
Pay-per-views just didn't sell as much. People are stealing it on streams. They're doing all these things to where like the numbers just work. I know guys now that said, hey, can I restructure with the idea that pay-per-view's gone? And the UFC is like, yes. And now it's like guaranteed money. They're doing better. And the guy from the very beginning is going to do better. And the guy all the way to the top of the card is going to do better. They're giving these guys more money.
Which is wild to me because, we were scraping to get
some guys, Josh, that are at the very beginning of the card, right? That first fight that walks to the octagon, right?
Don't tell me.
No, I'm not going to tell you what they make. But I'm saying, say this guy makes 10 and 10, right? He makes 20 grand, right, to fight. He might have 5 people in that arena.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't pay for himself.
No, nothing. Until he becomes the guy, right? He's not building the business yet. There will be a time that he will play a part, or potentially play a part. But how many fighters don't, right?
Yeah.
How many guys don't get to the title fight? How many guys don't make it all the way to the top?
Some guys don't even really care if they do. They just want to be on TV. They want to make money. How many times have you seen guys walking like, yeah, I want to fight. Well, why you want to fight? Oh, I'm on TV.
I'm a UFC fighter.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Why would you ever want to do that?
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, those guys are making better money now already. It's crazy.
It is wild to me. It is.
Everybody, the UFC, bro, I'm telling you, as a guy, as a product of Strikeforce, where Scott did me so good. Oh my God, the money Scott Coker was paying me was crazy. The UFC, to go through my career, where I did, how I did, in my prime years. Because remember, I didn't start fighting until I was 31. But like, I got to the UFC at 34. 34 years old. I think I made my debut. And to when I stopped 7 years later, the way that they took care of me, in times that they took care of me when they didn't have to take care of me, the UFC doesn't try. They don't try to rob fighters. I got a kid that just lost on The Ultimate Fighter. He's at the house in Thailand with me before Christmas. He gets an email. Rodrigo, thank you for your performance. Here's your bonus. He's like, wait, what? I lost. They gave him a bonus right before Christmas. Stuff like that happens constantly.
Yeah, I have to. People are always bag on Dana,
Yeah.
seeing this and that. But you and I have been on the receiving ends. Like, I lost my fight against Tony Ferguson. I still got a fucking nice bonus when I got.
Yep.
They knew that I wasn't going to re-sign with them.
Yeah.
They didn't have to send me money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it wasn't what I got when I fought Benson. It wasn't what I did when I fought Bobby Green and those guys. I got a huge bonus from those. But the Tony Ferguson fight, they knew I wasn't going to re-sign with them.
Yeah.
They knew that. I mean, we were negotiating up until the last minute. And they finally were like, look, we know it's not going to go anywhere. We know you're already finally going to go to Bellator. So, like, yep, that was it. But they still sent me a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't knock them for anything. Like, when it comes to that type, like, it's a business, man. So they've got to do what's best for your business.
Yeah.
And the fighters are, and also the media, they get into this whole thing where, you know, fighters should be making 50% like the NBA. I'm like, guys, we have to slow it down. We're making 17, 18% right now. If we can get 22, cool. Let's slow play it. Let's be realistic about this.
I'm not going to sit here and say fighters shouldn't get paid. I think they should get all the money in the world.
But they're making a lot more money than we ever will.
Well, they're
They're
making it.
to be able to beginning fight of the card or opening fight of the main card. I mean, every single one of my fights was on the main card.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not making what some of these guys are making. They're not even in the top 15.
Yeah, they're making big money, you know.
You know?
But I want the fighters to make all the money in the world.
Yeah.
But there's a reason, and I don't know the reason. I don't know the reason why the NFL and the NBA make that. But there's a reason. There's got to be some sort of money coming back to the owners that are making them okay with this. It doesn't work that way. I know I have my gym, and I know what I pay my coaches. If they didn't bring back value, they would not be getting paid what they get paid. Is this the truth?
Yeah.
I just can't explain what's happening. I don't know. I don't know the details of it to know why they're paying them.
I just feel like CBS is a great deal.
It is
for the fighters. It is because if you get an opportunity to fight on the main card, that's going to blow you up. You can make money outside of the UFC. And I know Dana got criticized for, this is not a job. It's an opportunity and a moment for you to promote yourself and build your brand to make money outside of the UFC. And that's kind of where people are like, what do you mean this is not a full-time job? It's not this, it's not that. My take on it is that, no, this is your time to build your brand. If you get on CBS, this is the opportunity. It's huge. To make you just to whore yourself out to any company that is willing to go ahead and take it.
It is huge. It is massive.